Just before we're going to sing Silent Night, they had another one, but I think it's time to hear the word of God, don't you? How many of y'all know he's on the way? This young man has truly been an icon within Faith Fellowship. I can remember him running around as a little boy. Remember him as a young teenager. Him and Reverend Andy ran the youth department. They worked well together. But I also remember in October, second week in October, I seen a difference in him. In fact, it was our church anniversary. And he was excited. He brought the kids out, they were coming out. And God showed me there's something about him. And lo and behold, not soon after, he had a massive heart attack. But God. I said, but God. I can remember rushing up to the hospital, not believing what I heard. Seeing all the tubes, the life support machine. And I remember asking God, but I thought you had something for him to do. But God. But God was saying, you just stay out of it. I am the one. I knew you before you were even created in your mother's womb. I'm the one that can give life. I'm the one that allows life to go. Can't nobody undo what I do. So, when this young man, I knew he came in, he's just like other preachers. He was confused. He didn't know what to do. He knew it was something. And he came in and I blew him off. I blew him off because I know that can't no man call you. You got to be sure for yourself. So he said, Pastor, I just feel something. I said, well, go back home. You pray and ask God. And gave him some scriptures to read. He came back about 3 or 4 weeks later. He said, I can't rest. Something is going on. I didn't say anything. I said, well, you go back and read this scripture. And you ask God what's going on. It was on a Sunday morning. He said, I know what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've been called to preach. So while we sing Silent Night, Holy Night, I want you to raise your right hand toward the pulpit. Say, Brandon, preach the word of God. Let us stand.
Holy Spirit to use me to push out your word, Lord, and not mine. In Jesus' name I give thanks. Amen. And all glory to God, glory and honor to God, Pastor Smith, to Deacon Griggs, and the leadership of this church, and to my brother in the gospel of Jesus Christ. For the ones that can, let's stand up in respect of the word, please. We're going to turn our Bibles to Job chapter 1. All right, when everyone has it, say amen. Amen. I'm going to read to you Job chapter 1 in verse 1. Then I'm going to skip over to verse 6 and go from 6 to 12. Amen. Verse 1, it states, there was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil. Skip over to 6. It says, now there was a day when the sons of God came present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feared God and eschewed evil. And Satan answered the Lord and said, don't Job fear God or not? Has not thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he had on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now, and touch all that he had, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he had is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thy hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. All right, what I'm going to be using for a subject is your renewed comeback. All right, I have 3 points that will be just shared with you all. First of all, you have to have a relationship with God. That is important. Talk about removing the hedges. And the third point, restoration. If you don't mind, I'm going to take you back to last year, October 14th, 2017. I remember it was a typical Saturday. Now, I was happy just like most of us were. Just, you get done working a 40 to 50 plus hour work week. You're tired, you're just glad that it's over. I was looking forward to just chilling, spending time with my son, watching college football, and then get ready for Sunday school and children's church. That's what I was looking forward to on this Saturday. And also, biggest thing, going to the gym. Everybody that knows me knows I love going to the gym and trying to put on muscle and all that great stuff. So I remember talking to my friend of mine, Tessa, who was talking earlier in the week about working out, and she was in the area. So it just so happened that she was in the area. Excuse me. So she called me. It's like, you want to go to the gym? I said, yes. So knowing me, I got up real quick. side of town. But I just remember after when I was working out, I felt sluggish. It made me think back when I woke up. You know how we wake up sometimes and we're just not, we didn't wake up on the right side of the bed.
All right.
All right, so I'm like, okay, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
So after the workout, I felt dehydrated. I figured, well, maybe I just go get some food, go get something to drink, I'd be a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Well, I remember going to Golden Chicken, which was right next door, into the plaza, and I kept trying to eat my food. Tried once, got nauseous. Tried again, got nauseous. So I sat there, put my head down for a little bit, drank some water, then I tried it for a third time. I got nauseous. But as all this is going on, I'm sitting there pouring sweat like it's 200 degrees outside. I'm like, okay, why is this happening? But it's 60 degrees in here. So the waitress went off, and then when she came back, she saw me hunched over, and she put her hand on the back of my neck, and then told my workout partner, we need to get him to the hospital right now. I believe he's having a heart attack. So of course we rushed, and off we went, and I said, just take me to an urgent care, just anywhere quick. But luckily, God was already working in me. He made sure that my workout partner took me to Arts Memorial. I needed immediate attention, not knowing it. So I remember getting to the ER, and then, I said, well, I only got energy to make one phone call. So like most of us are, we're going to call someone that's close to us, a significant other, or we're going to call our parents. So in my case, I called my parents, and then my mom answered, and I'm telling her, I don't feel well, but I'm just going to get checked out and see what happens. So I remember them getting me to the room, putting the EKG pads in my chest. I told the nurse, I'm like, I just need to lay down. Because a lot of times, when you lay down, you feel better. Just lay your head down for 15 minutes or what have you, you feel better. She said, oh yeah, sure, you can lay down. But announced to me when I laid down, I didn't know I was going to be out for a while. Which goes into my first subject. Having a relationship with God is important. If you look at Job chapter 1, verse 1, it says that Job was a man that was perfect and upright. It one that feared God and eschewed evil. So perfect and upright in this text, it doesn't mean he wasn't without sin. What it does mean is he had a relationship with God. He knew God's rules and statutes and tried to follow those each and every day. He was in constant communication with God. That's what we need to be doing today. Make sure we're in constant communication. That's what it's talking about. He didn't like people doing evil and doing evil things. That's what it means there.
Amen.
We know that for our relationships, a relationship is a connection. Having a connection with someone or something, right? So sometimes it's a connection that comes with family, or just a bond that you get just talking to a person each and every day. Just keep that in mind. Now, today, we have this right here. We have the Word of God. So the way we need to be communicating, we should be studying this. Study to show ourselves thyself approved. Study this to know the Word for yourself and to pray. Get to have your own personal relationship with God. All right. Now we're going to go into the meat of it. Removing the hedges. All right. When we're going to talk, removing the hedges is the barrier of protection that we have in our lives. So I'm going to give a good example. Who remembers having a bicycle? Got their first bicycle. They had training wheels on it. All right. You remember when they had the training wheels on both sides? You learned how to just pedal and just turn, right? That was pretty easy. All right. When you take a training wheel off, it gets a little harder. On that one side, you're going to fall. You're going to get some scrapes, some bruises. But when you get all the protection off, get the other training wheel off, it's a little shaky. You get the hard falls, bruise your shoulder, your knees. All right. So we're going to take a look at the Job experience. What was to remove the hedges of Job? But before this, when you look at verse 10, Satan had to go to God to ask him to remove those hedges. Y'all remember that. It ain't Satan can just come and attack you. He has to go to God first. He said, in verse 10, has not thou made a hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he had? So he's asking him, God asked him, have you considered him? And then, when you're in God's hands, when He allows those hedges to be removed, you still got that covered. Yeah, the hedges may be gone, but God still has you covered. Now, if I see with me, the hedges being removed, it happened probably before October 14th. But I remember waking up feeling sluggish, right?
Yes, sir.
I didn't think nothing of it. But it wasn't until then when I woke up on November the 13th, when I finally realized, you know what, those hedges had been removed. How were they removed? I found out I had a massive heart attack. They diagnosed me with a stroke. Then a couple of days later, they told me my kidneys failed, my liver failed. They said I didn't think I was going to be able to walk again or talk again. How my hedges were removed. And not a lot of kicking, I was scared. It's like most of us, when you don't know, you're going in healthy at 180 pounds, and then you wake up and you find out you're 91 pounds. So I'm like, no, God, why me? Why did you allow this happen to me? I'm the one that meal prepped. I'm the one that went to the gym 5 and 6 days a week. Why me? But it wasn't, later on I'll get into it, it wasn't about me. But when I go into, it makes me think about the Job experience. But when you go into verse 13, it talks about how, the first messenger came and said that the ox were plowing and the donkeys grazing the field next to us when the Sabines attacked. They stole the animals and killed all the hands in them. I'm the only one alive to tell you to witness this. Then, while he's talking, another messenger comes and says that lightning struck the sheep and the shepherds and fried them. Okay, he said he's the only one that lived to see that. Okay, now you got two witnesses talking to Job. Now here comes a third. The third says that the Chaldeans, coming from 3 directions, raided the camels and massacred the camel drivers. All right. Now, okay, we figured 3 times that would be enough, right? Now, those 3 were talking to Job. Here comes a 4th messenger. It comes out and says, your children were having a party at the home of the oldest brother. And a tornado swept in from the desert and struck the home and collapsed it and killed all the people in it. So not only did he lose everything at his job, his family, everything. He lost everything. And then as you read later on in the text, later on in Job, his body got attacked. Boils across his body. So he took everything from him. God said he couldn't take one thing. He could not take his life. Alright, but this comes the great setup of the restoration though. And God allows us to get broken down. We believe in Him, He's going to restore us. What I mean by restore is making you whole, making you good again. And in Job's case, He made them better. When you look into Job chapter 42, verse 12, it says, the latter end of Job was more than his beginning. He had 14,000 sheep, which at the beginning he had 7. He ended up having 6,000 camels, which only had 3, 1,000 yoke of oxen and 1,000 yoke of she-asses, but you only had 500 of each one. And he lost his kids, right? Yeah. God blessed him with that too. So I look at how did he restore me? Well, they didn't think I was going to even be here to preach this word right now. Chapter 3, verses 20-21, it states, now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we can ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. And to him be the glory and in the church by Christ Jesus through all ages, world without end. Amen. Thank you. Say amen, church. Amen. Say amen again, church. Praise God. Keep on praising. Praise God. 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 Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Strength of Job. Strength of Job. Look at what's Jesus. Let him come down. Doors of the church are now open. If you want to come down for prayer also, you can come down for prayer. The Bible says, whosoever will, let him come. We're extending this invitation for you, so we're extending this invitation for you, whoso. Bless your name, Jesus. Yes, Jesus. rebuild that relationship with God. You can right now. You're in here. You had an opportunity. You can do it right now. God is real. Everything He's done, He can do it. We got plenty of witnesses up here. He can heal cancer in here. He can heal people that couldn't walk like myself. He can do it. Just gotta believe. You gotta believe in your heart.
Amen. Didn't the Holy Spirit use Brandon this? Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Thought they had it. Yeah. Thought they had it. I know how it is. And he was doing good. It was bullets passing by my head. I shouldn't be here. But it was God. He made something y'all need to take home. When God considers you, did y'all know that he told Satan? He said, well, Satan was bragging about how everything. He said, well, have you considered? Have you considered Mary? Have you considered Price? Have you considered Jasmine? Put your name right there. Say, have you considered that? Oh, God said, have you considered it? So sometimes you're going through something to be blessed on our end. That's what he said. He said, even though he was down and out, The doctor said he could never walk, never talk, never do all this. Y'all ain't with me here. I think he's a liar. Don't y'all think that? It's like Satan's a liar. Look at it now. Look at it now. Look at it now. Not only did I see what God had done. See, Satan is a liar in the beginning. Not only did God let him walk, let him talk, took him off the dialysis, gave him a good heart, gave him some pounds back off y'all. But now God said, I'm going to give it to you, I'm going to call the preacher. Not only did I'm going to call him to mess you up, Satan. I'm going to call him to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. You had her, but now you don't make me. I'm gonna make him crush your head. Through the power of the blood of Christ. If you're not saved, you ought to be saved today. You had any bad, you going through something that ought to give you some hope. Now y'all ain't hear me. You laying down. Now I ain't never been laying down with the people, but you laying down with two, and the things are going. Don't told it so many times, and everybody, and even I remember going in that room when the doctor knelt down. Even the doctor said it's all right here, and the nurse knelt down and prayed, and the nurse and the doctor prayed. I said, oh, we got something in here. Look at it now. Well, this is when it all starts right here. You see, because everybody out there, some folk ain't happy for you. Some of them said, I don't believe that. Hey, I remember when I was called, when they had a reason not to believe, they said, when they said I was called, they said, you talking about legal mace? Son. You talking about Stanley? They call me Stud back there. I ain't gonna tell you why. You mean Stud? What's your name? Tony? You mean Tony? You mean? Come on now. You mean God? You? Not Tony. Come on. Not Stanley. Come on, put your name there. Put your name there. You ain't always been what you say you been. But when God see fit, even my own family shook their heads, especially my sisters and brothers, they're like, But look what God has done. No, I ain't what I wanted. But y'all give thanks to God for what I used to be. Because all y'all be, ain't that right, Stanley? Yeah, I mean those got all y'all. Yeah. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about here. But we're gonna do something here that's pretty powerful to me. An honor to give Brandon his license here to go about doing the gospel of Jesus Christ. It says certificate of license to certify that Reverend. Y'all get me here? Brandon Biscoe, who has given evidence that God has called him into the gospel ministry, was licensed to preach the gospel and may have the opportunity to exercise his gifts in the work of the ministry. By Faith Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church, 4205 South Robinson Road, Ranford, Texas, 75052, on the 16th day of December. Now you went into the hospital and God gave you, you were down for how long? A year? The 14th? When did you wake up? November the 13th, and he got out of the hospital.
December 15th.
Oh, y'all didn't hear what I just said. The day after he got out of the hospital, he preached. A year later, he preached his first. So, come on, pick up some praise. Pick up some praise. Given this day on the 16th of December 2018, we thank you for Grady Queen, Assistant Pastor, Reverend Stanley Smith, Pastor. We want to welcome you to the brotherhood, amen, of preaching the gospel of Jesus. Amen. Hold on. All the preachers. Come on, preachers. Put your hand on his head. Amen. Yeah, let them snap the picture. Come on, where's the wife? Come on. You might know how to do all that stuff. Huh? Don't be telling me that when you know when to push over that thing there. Just click it. That's one of them fancy. We'll probably do all the stuff that's there.
Don't go his face, sir.
All right, here we go. All right, let's take our hand off the Didn't get it? Well, you got to get back there and do it. You can prop yourself into it, right? You know how to do all that, right? Y'all didn't know that? That's how they get y'all. They prop themselves while y'all ain't. He can prop himself in there. He can take a picture. Amen. Amen. Give the Lord a hand praise. Okay. We're about ready. Where my deacons? Can I get one with my deacons in there? Let's come on, all the deacons, all the brothers. Chairman. Come on, preachers, deacons. Get your brother beside with your brother. Brother Greg needs to be up. He's standing up. Y'all, somebody asked when he's standing. He's standing. Come on, Brother Greg. Come on, right here. That's the chair. Come on. He ain't covering everybody, y'all.
just want to thank all my family that came from East Texas, from Tyler and Edgewood. Definitely appreciate y'all coming. I love y'all.
His mom is here, his dad is here, everyone is here. Amen. Remember, I want our guests, our mothers, or any elderly mothers, why don't you start moving toward the back at this point. Mothers, all our elderly are mothers. Move toward the back. Then all of my guests, my children can go this way. We'll take care of you all. Sing that, sing that, sing that, sing that. All right. Touch me, preachers. Let the church say amen. Let the church say God has spoken. Let the church say one more time, sing it from your heart. Sing it from your heart. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. God has spoken. Now, Father, your servant has given your word. He has given your word to your people. He has done as you commanded. God, we thank you for a word from on high today. Thank you for allowing us to come out to bring our praise to you. For you are worthy of praise, Almighty God. God, we pray that you will watch over us as we travel over the highways, as we go throughout these holidays, that your grace and mercy will be extended toward us. I pray for every family here, every household. God, I pray for every preacher here, every pastor here, every evangelist, missionary, teacher. God, I pray mighty for your word to go forward. God, we ask your blessing upon the food that we're now about to partake, for the nourishment of our bodies. We ask you to bless the hands that prepare the food and grew the food. Now, God, we thank you again for all that you have done and what you're going to do. Unto him who's able to keep us from falling, set us falling before the throne of God. The all-wise God, immortal and invisible, let us all sing together. Last time, go up on it now. Talk to someone and tell them Merry Christmas. Please come shake our not only did I see what God had done. See, Satan is a liar in the beginning. Not only did God let him walk, let him talk, took him off the islands, gave him a good heart, gave him some pounds back on. But now God said, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to call the preacher. I'm going to call him to mess you up, Satan. I'm going to call him saved. Through the power and the blood of Christ. If you're not saved, you ought to be saved today. If you had any man, you going through something, that ought to give you some hope. Now, y'all ain't hearing you laying down. Now, I ain't never been laying down with the two, but you laying down with two. And the things are going, don't quote it so many times. And everybody, and even, I remember going in that room when the doctor knelt down. Even the doctor said, it's all I had. And the nurse knelt down and prayed. And the nurse and the doctor prayed. I said, oh, we got something in here. Look at it now. But this is when it all starts right here. You see, because everybody out there, some folk ain't happy for you. Some of them said, I don't believe that. Hey, I remember when I was called, when they had a reason not to believe, they say, Smith, is that? When they said I was called, they say, you talking about legal mace? Son, you talking about Stanley? They called me Stud back there. I ain't gonna tell you why. You mean Stud? What's your name? Tony? You mean Tony? You mean? Come on now. You mean God? You not Tony? Come on. Not Stanley. Come on. Come on, put your name there. Yeah. Put your name there. You ain't always been what you said you be. But with God, yes, right. See fit. Even my own family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shook their heads, especially my sisters and brothers. They're like, But look what God has done. Yes, no, I ain't what I want. But y'all give thanks to God for what I ain't, what I used to be. Because all y'all be, ain't that right, Stanley? Yeah, I mean, those got all y'all. Yeah. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about here. But we're going to do something here that's pretty powerful to me, to honor, to give Brandon his license here to go about doing the gospel of Jesus Christ. It says certificate of license to certify that Reverend. Y'all give me here? Brandon Biscoe, who has given evidence that God has called him into the gospel ministry, was licensed to preach the gospel and may have the opportunity to exercise his gifts in the work of the ministry. By Faith Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church, 4205 South Robinson Road, Grand Prairie, Texas, 75052, on the 16th day of December. Now you went into the hospital and God gave you, you were down for how long? A year? The 14th? When did you wake up out of it?
November 13th.
November the 13th, and he got out of the hospital when?
December 15th.
Oh, y'all didn't hear what I just said. The day after he got out of the hospital, he preached. A year later, he preached his first. Come on, give God some praise. Give God some praise. Given this day, on the 16th of December 2018, Deacon Andrew Gray's first Grady appointing assistant pastor, Reverend Stanley Smith, pastor. We want to welcome you to the brotherhood, amen, of preaching the gospel of